reporting for Gregory's research. I am interviewing Oma. What's your favorite toy from Christmas?
When I was a little girl?
No, what's your favorite toy?
That I had?
Yeah.
Well, the main toy that I remember when I was a little girl is I got a doll, and she was about this tall.
Pretty big.
Yeah, she was pretty big, and you wind her up, and she'd walk.
Oh, like a wind-up toy?
It was a wind-up toy, and she'd walk like that.
Okay.
And before the day was over, she didn't work anymore.
Uh-oh.
So it was a happy and sad day.
Okay, so what's your childhood?
What was my childhood like?
What?
Well, I had lots of sisters and brothers.
Okay.
What's
your childhood?
That's what I was going to tell you. You want to look at me, and I'll tell you. I had 3 brothers and 4 sisters. I was kind of the middle child, actually, because that's what I would say, okay? I was kind of in the middle. But I was a different child. I was not like you or TJ.
Okay.
I didn't have pigment. Coloring. You see how light I am?
Yeah.
And my skin?
Yeah.
I didn't have regular skin. And that caused my vision to be very poor. And it made it where I couldn't, the sun really, really bothered me, so I hated to go outside. And yet I liked the outside. But if I'd go outside and the sun was in my face, I couldn't see. And I always would walk around like this, trying to cover up the sun. Like right now, the light here is hurting me. So if I walk around like this, I always look like I was saluting. And I can remember...
Don't look at the light, okay?
I'm trying not to. Yes, this is better. I can remember I couldn't wait until my brother Billy would get home from school. And I would sit on my bike outside and wait for the school bus to come. And I'd be so happy when he'd get home.
Like, because you wanted to go bike riding with him?
Just wanted to be with him.
Oh, okay.
And he made me feel good.
Okay. What's your work?
What job do I do as an adult? I do? I was a teacher. I was a teacher for 38 years.
Okay, so where did you get your work at?
Well, what I did was I had to go to college, and I had to get my degree in education. And what I wanted to do...
Where did you work at?
Well, the first place I worked was actually in the school right down the street.
Okay.
And I did some work over there in the nursery, and my son Rob was in kindergarten over there, and your mommy would go to the preschool there.
It's at St. Matthew's.
St. Matthew's. And then after that, after I got my degree, the first place I taught was on the West Bank.
Okay.
And then I taught where did I teach?
Rudolph Madison.
Yeah,
Very
and
good.
I taught the rest of my years there. What happened to us today at lunch? Do you remember what happened?
Remember the lady who was there, and she said, "Oh, Miss Grimble." That was one of Oma's former students.
I taught her in 5th grade, 5th grade science.
Yeah.
What other questions do you have, kiddo?
Well, what you learned from childhood?
Well, I learned that people can be very mean and hurt you, but you don't let that affect you. That you need to do the best that you could. And how other people feel about you isn't what's important. what's important is how you feel about yourself. People didn't like me because I was so different. They were scared of me, I think.
But even if you're different, it doesn't matter.
That's right.
I think that is so, I'm so happy you feel that way.
Being different just means different.
Everybody's different.
Right. We're all different in
Some
our
people
own
are
ways.
more different on the inside, and some people are different on the outside. But you know what's so funny is I was so different when I was a child because of my hair and my skin. And now I'm not different from anybody at all as far as I'm 74 years old. And most people at my age have white hair. In fact, they want to know how I got my hair so white.
Isn't she
How did
like,
I get it like this? Because they still have some gray in their hair.
Yeah, like my hair's turning black, but that's not even to worry about.
That's right. We don't worry about that.
It's beautiful hair.
What other questions do you have, sweetie?
Well, what's your favorite color?
What do you think my favorite color is?
Purple.
You're right.
And what's your favorite food?
Ooh, you know what? That all depends upon my mood.
So what's your mood on right now?
What?
What's your mood on right now?
My mood? I guess I would say shrimp. I love shrimp.
Okay.
What do you want to say now, Gregory?
You say it.
Bye.
And how did you know how to spell bye?
B-Y-E.
That's right.
Good job, Gregory.
Thank you for the interview. Maybe in the future we can have some more.
Yeah.
I'd like to be able to tell you some more details.
How about we could get Mama's picture?